town has adopted as its own could be on a career-defining venture here tonight. But no one would like to play spoiler more than the writing on the wall, the macabre Christian Noir.
And what does ascension mean to Christian Noir? Someone who has come so close to ascending to the top and has always been pushed back down. It is so apropos that these two competitors be facing off for this title right now.
Collar and elbow tie-up gets us started, Ty Cross. Cowpoke with the side headlock, going to try to dictate the pace of the contest right from the opening bell. But Noir will not back down. But neither will the Cowpoke. Tenacity, grit, and determination have defined the career of Cowpoke Paul, and he will need each and every one of those traits here tonight.
I think that slap early on was an attempt to test the metal to see what Cowpoke Paul is made of.
Cowpoke going to try to stick and move. Paul up and over. Sends Noir out to the floor. That is a concrete floor on the outside here. And the Cowpoke knows what's on the line. The Cowpoke willing to take a chance.
What a beautiful tope through the middle rope.
Ty Cross, I'm going to ask you, you were one half of the very first ever Rise Tag Team Champions. To put your name in the history books as one of the first champions, as one of these athletes will do tonight, what does that do for a career? Because you, my friend, have first-hand experience.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I still have a job with the company 3 years after retirement, and I think part of that is what my name meant to this company.
Noir living up to that kamikaze moniker, launching himself at Cowpoke Paul, so unorthodox and so violent.
I mean, you etch yourself, your name, into the annals of this company's history forever when you become the first champion. It's what people talk about. Every time the title comes up, every time a new title is introduced, they mention your name. Long after you're gone, and Rise is still standing tall and has grown to such heights. Speaking of such heights, wow.
Noir let gravity do the work for him there, and that shows you how precise Noir is. And as dangerous as Noir is, his most dangerous weapon may be his mind, because he knows countless ways to inflict pain and punishment on an opponent.
And very early on in this contest, you said that Cowpoke Paul wanted to set the pace, but I think with that slap right at the outset, I think that Christian Noir wanted to set the emotion of the matchup and wanted to get Paul out of his element early.
Absolutely, Christian Noir has a PhD in mind games. And make no mistake about it, Noir thrives on being able to torture opponents and Rise fans away.
Much like a Sith Lord, he feeds on hatred. He jaws with this crowd because he gets that hatred back and it makes him stronger.
And the Cowpoke is going to fight tooth and nail. We have never seen Cowpoke Paul back down, and you can bet your bottom dollar he's not going to do it tonight. Not on the night of the Rise Rumble, and not on the night that we crown the Ascension Champion.
And as I spoke with Paul a little bit earlier this afternoon, and wow, what a huge shoulder tackle. You see that power for Christian Noir.
Noir just bull rushed him.
And what tonight means for Paul, this is Cowpoke Paul's first shot at Rise Gold ever. So this is such a huge night for Paul.
Lateral press here. Not enough body-on-body contact. Cowpoke was able to get those shoulders up. Noir going to try again here.
When you have someone like Cowpoke Paul who's getting their first shot at Rise Gold versus someone like Christian Noir who's had it time and time again and been kicked back down, you got to wonder, who does this mean more to?
Noir cut Paul off, buried that knee into the breadbasket. And this is where Noir will try to rough up Cowpoke Paul make this matchup nasty. A war of attrition is certainly the game of Christian Noir. Paul avoids the contact, but how much does Paul have left in the tank?
Well, I can tell you right now, Christian Noir isn't going to have a lot left in the tank. That was definitely, count the ropes below the belt. That's going to completely throw him off his game.
Can the Cowpoke rally here? Up and over he goes, shoulders down. Noir escapes. Look out. What power.
What an unbelievable snowplow-like maneuver. I really thought that could have been the end right there.
And now you're seeing the meticulous pace of Christian Noir going to try to restrict the breathing of the Cowpoke. And there's that mind games. That is disgusting.
Plus, you got to wonder, too, is that paint making his tongue like that, or is that some type of chemical that now could sweat down into Cowpoke's eyes? We know how deadly and dangerous that mist can be.
Uniontown is rallying behind Paul. But again, Christian Noir, a true ring general, knew exactly when to cut Paul off. Noir could be looking to lower the boom here, and he does, ricocheting off the sternum. Big time impact from the Bayou Bully.
Christian Noir, 220 pounds, moves like a cat. It is unbelievable!
Wait a minute. Cowpoke snatches the leg into the ankle lock.
Oh, wow!
A signature of Brandon Kay, the trainer of Cowpoke Paul. And Noir is screaming in pain, but Cowpoke may need to break that ankle before Noir gives it up. Paul avoids the contact, as does Noir. Big collision center ring.
And we are essentially back to a 0-0 game here, Jim.
It's a stalemate, Ty Cross, and the first man to their feet may be the one that is crowned the Ascension Champion.
And I can hear this crowd chanting, "This is awesome," through my headset. Unbelievable how loud this crowd has gotten for this matchup.
This is where the guts, the tenacity, and the determination, where you dig down, who wants it more? It's gut check time, and we're gonna find out right here.
It's like I said earlier, who does this title mean more to?
And we talked about a war of attrition. It may be the first one to wilt under the pressure of the championship.
Here we go, another gear for Cowpoke Paul.
And Cowpoke is pulling the punk card of Christian Noir. And you can hear the physicality. The smacks of the flesh tell you a very violent story.
This has become such a battle of attrition between these two.
It's a slugfest. And Cowpoke Paul's jaw got racked. But he returns the favor. Violent collisions to determine the champion.
I feel like I've never seen two competitors hit each other this hard as they are right now.
Could be an opening for the Cowpoke. Could be making that call to dry rock. Look out. Could be all. Ty Cross, I don't know how he got his shoulder up.
What we are seeing in this ring right now, the determination and the drive to be a first ever champion of this company. And Christian Noir, what's going through his head? Does he think if I lose here, this is my last opportunity at gold?
We heard Brandon Kay say before this matchup started, this championship would prove who is the future of this industry, and you're seeing a great example of that right here.
Wow!
Noir taken out of his shoes.
Is that the hardest lariat you've ever seen Cowpoke Paul hit?
Cover here. You don't get any closer than that. I can't believe it, and quite frankly, neither can Cowpoke.
And it can be so defeating for a competitor when you think you land the knockout shot, and it's not the knockout shot. Cowpoke is saying to himself, I know what I gotta do. He's gotta plan the next set of maneuvers here.
And the Cowpoke is determined to dig deeper and deeper into that playbook. We're gonna see if it's enough.
Chris Noir's legs just gave out from underneath of him.
Noir may be out of it.
He might be unconscious after that lariat.
He may have kicked out on instinct alone. But is Cowpoke taking too much time?
Wait a second!
And he is!
A huge brain buster! Noir baited him in! I gotta get on my feet. This is so intense.
Cowpoke clutching his ear. That could be an equilibrium problem.
Or it could be the neck area from that brain buster. The side of that neck. Wait, that was a missed attempt, I think. And Cowpoke blocked it. And he hits the cutter. Turnabout on Christian Noir.
Has to be all.
Christian Noir went for that miss. And Cowpoke got the hands up.
But what does Cowpoke have to do? What can he do? What is left in the Cowpoke's toolbox?
I think he's got one move left in the arsenal, and he's going for it right now.
He could be going for that DDT. Noir shrugs him off.
Wow!
And Noir launches himself at Cowpoke.
Whoa!
Cowpoke is kicking it into the second, third, and fourth gear. The Cowpoke Paul is looking to leave it all on the line. Leave it all in the ring here tonight in Uniontown.
We are forehead to forehead.
Knockout shot, hooks that leg. What is it gonna take?
These two competitors are leaving every ounce of their being in this ring right now. And it is all for that gold, that Rise Wrestling Ascension Championship.
Cowpoke could be lining up for that home run swing. He's gonna head up top. He's gonna take a chance to obtain that championship. But Noir able to inadvertently play defense. The Cowpoke is in a very precarious position. And that's not where you want to be at the hands of the merciless Christian Noir.
Cowpoke looks a little lost behind the eyes. I think now that adrenaline is worn down, I think his body's starting to give up here.
Look out!
Whoa! Did he hang on?
Noir blocked it.
Tombstone!
Pile driver, spiked the Cowpoke. That's it. Noir has done it. These two just gave you everything in their bodies. They gave you a piece of their souls here tonight in the pursuit of that Ascension Championship.
And a lot of people like to talk about the future of Rise Wrestling, and they mention Cowpoke Paul's name, but the present of Rise Wrestling is that man right there, Christian Noir. the first ever Ascension champion.
We may be able to mark this on the calendars as the Ascension of Noir.